Why did we decide to get into comic books? Well, my wife and I have seen our entertainment platforms get pumped full of content that we just don't really resonate with or have a hard time getting into. We are always subjected to whatever they want to push and advertise the most on streaming platforms. Not to say that there isn't good entertainment from time to time. A much younger me collected and read comic books as I grew up, and life happened, they got lost, and the thought of collecting comic books and reading comic books had been replaced with other priorities. Fast forward a couple years ago, I took my son to a comic book store the day after Free Comic Book Day to kill some time. The man that ran the small shop had just a few free comic books left and gave them to us. It was Invincible #1, Lady Mechanica, and a couple others. I opened them up and decided to read them, and man, I was hooked like a kid all over again. The talent that is packed in these small books is astronomical. I couldn't believe that comics I loved as a kid had grown with me and appealed to a much older generation. I researched and I started building a personal collection, sharing everything I found with my wife and kids. Soon, she was even more hooked than me. We went to our first con. It was MegaCon Orlando. And I saw my wife become immersed like a kid at an amusement park, shaking hands with so many talented people. We had found something that we could relate to with our youngest son, growing our relationship even stronger. We are nerds and we love it. The thing with comics is that you hold a cinematic worthy piece of art in your hands and you're in control of it. If you don't like a particular comic, that's alright. There's so many out there that you could find something you can connect with. The characters and art are so carefully cultivated that it entices feelings. You cry with them, laugh with them, feel for them. We relate to these characters, and in a world where creativity and talent is becoming scarce, we found universes full of just that. Being at MegaCon made us realize that this sparked so much connection and creativity from all walks of life. Characters become so relatable and the artistry was so beautiful that we would often collect based on characters. My wife and I would tease each other about having a crush on a particular character. Thus, Your Comic Crush LLC was born. We wanted